This is a conversation I had with Churchill Insurance around March in relation to a claim that is still open. This is the reason they give me that it's still open and affecting my premium. Listen to all of this. It's priceless. Please listen.
Another question. You mentioned that I left your insurance company in 2023, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think I did that?
Well, I assume because of the poor service that you'd received from us.
So she's admitting to poor service, but that wasn't the reason I left, folks. The reason I left was because Churchill left a claim open and then loaded my premium with the claim that they left open. Do you get that? They basically doubled it. She'll get to it in a minute. Listen to this.
Is that the only explanation you have to this? You don't think it's a financial thing that made me leave?
I wouldn't know, sir, at this time. I haven't investigated what's gone on within your previous complaints and within the claims.
Yeah, I know what you did. You closed down the complaint on purpose, right, by trying to buy me off with 500.
Churchill closed down complaints within 8 weeks, so you can't go to the ombudsman. Can't even say it. That's why they do it. They do everything they can to get you to stop the complaint.
Pounds, so the complaint wasn't outstanding. I know exactly what you've done, and now you're referring to this as a new complaint, when you and I both know this isn't a new complaint. This has been going on since 2022. So that's just...
Please notice how the lady is not listening to me, but just simply typing everything out. I thought their phone calls were recorded. Due diligence, Churchill? No?
Your little bit of get out of jail free thing there. The judge won't see it that way, but that's how you feel about it. So, do you think there might be any, do you think it might be logical that I was forced to leave Churchill because Churchill had left a complaint for an accident on a claim open, and then my premium was loaded with exactly the same company, i.e. you. So when I went to renew my claim, my policy, you loaded it with another £1,300 a year. Any comment on that?
No, not at this time, sir, because I need to investigate what's gone on for you.
Well, when are you going to start? Is that your job? Do I have to ring you up and encourage you to investigate this then? What do I have to do?
I am investigating.
No, you're not. You're waiting for Declan, who's got a day off today. Declan spoke to me on Tuesday. It's now Thursday. And you're now telling me that you guys haven't communicated and you're in the dark as to what's going on. That's what you're telling me.
Just listen to how busy she is typing and not actually listening.
We have 8 weeks in which to deal with a complaint for you. But
That's what the ombudsman says, 8 weeks.
I am investigating. I have got information so far.
So what is it? Please tell me what it is. Thank you very much.
I'll just let you know that information once I've concluded my investigation, sir. That's what I can do for you.
What investigation? What are you doing today then? How are you going to be investigating anything today? Please let me know.
I'm looking at the policy that you had with us previously, looking at the claim, adding the claim details to my complaint and what's gone on.
And can you see how, because you left this claim open, that Churchill, in their wisdom, then charged me more for insurance, which then I had to leave and go somewhere else? Can you see that? Or is that not comprehensible to you in any way?
Not at this time. As I say, I'm gathering my evidence to support your claim for you.
I think what you're going to try and do is squirm out of this. You don't even know how many years no claims I have. And you are the insurance company. Is that not a very, very basic question for me to ask you?
As I said, sir, it's a question that you've asked. And if you give me the opportunity, I can look into the policy a little bit more for you.
I am right now.
For the record, guys, I've given them the opportunity of 2.5 years to look into a no-fault claim that is still open. Do you think I have any faith in a woman that says she's going to call me back?
You're sitting at a computer, you've got it in front of you, and I'm asking you a very basic question. And yet you're asking to call me back because you're unable to find that information. Shouldn't you have spoken to me first with due diligence, knowing exactly what you were meant to be saying, rather than telling me Declan's got a day off? Like I care.
I haven't said Declan's got a day off.
Good. Can you put me through to him then?
You just told me Declan's got the day off.
So apparently you're waiting to investigate something with Declan, and you are not aware whether he's in the office or whether he's not in the office.
I haven't said anything about Declan being in the office or not in the office.
Okay, is Declan in the office?
I don't know, sir. I haven't messaged him to find out if he's available today.
Why don't you then? Because as you're telling me that you need to get information from him, don't you think it would be prudent for you to know whether he's in the office or not? I mean, sorry to be so basic with this. That was a question.
I mean, do you want to speak to him?
That wasn't the question I asked you. Can you remember the question I asked you? Would you like me to play it back to you on an audio file? Please tell me the question I just asked you.
I'm not quite sure if Declan's in today.
And yet, you seem to be relying on needing to speak to Declan in order to further this inquiry, and yet you don't know whether he's in or in today, and you don't know how many years no claims bonus I have. And this is you, in all your glory. So how can you proceed with this if you have no clue whether Declan is in the office today, please, Angela?
Because I will ask him questions, and I will ask if he's available for us to have a conversation.
So, I had a conversation with Declan on Tuesday, and I've had to ring you today on Thursday to encourage you to find out whether Declan's in the office, and you're meant to be conducting an investigation into this. When are you meant to be conducting it? Tomorrow, the next day, next week, next year, or today?
We have 8 weeks in which to deal with complaints.
Further again, she knows that I've reported her to the insurance ombudsman, and that's what they're relying on, the 8-week thing. Yeah, they think that by getting it in the 8 weeks, it makes my claim not there, you know?
Gathering the evidence as it is at this moment, and looking at the policy that you had with
What's the evidence? What evidence have you gathered so far, please?
I will divulge that information when I've got all the information for sir.
No, I'm happy to have some of it. And I'm happy to have any inkling of what you've done so far. So my question to you is, what have you done so far, please?
I've had a conversation with Declan.
When?
That would have been yesterday.
And in that conversation, what happened?
We discussed the paperwork that you sent in, and he discussed the conversation that he had with you and what he's done with the third-party insurers.
And what has he done with the third-party insurers?
He's contacted them with regards to the questions that they've raised.
And the questions they raised were? In fact, we know what the questions raised were, Angela. They are disputing the amount that you're trying to get out of them. Isn't it? Is that the case? Are you going to give me this information, or do we just assume that I already know it?
Well, yes,
are they disputing the amount you're trying to claim out of them or not? Now, I'm recording this conversation. Now, the amount is what, £3,900? Is the third party disputing that, and is that one of the reasons that they are not paying you?
Yeah, thank you for divulging to me that you are recording the call, because that's what I said at the beginning of my call to you.
You're welcome.
I've just asked you a question. Can you answer it?
As far as I'm aware, Declan has reached out to them about the amount that's outstanding and owed to us.
So, although I've been told by Churchill that they're disputing the amount, you're not aware of this then, as the investigator?
I am not aware of that.
So, are they disputing the amount then, Angela?
Yes, as far as I'm aware.
And why didn't you tell me that without me having to dig into it for you to tell me?
Because
why did you not make that available to me?
I'm dealing with a complaint, not...
So there you go, guys. One of the reasons my claim has been left open for nearly 3 years, other than Churchill's, what I believe, negligence, after their staff have spoken to me, apologised to me, cried down the phone to me. When my mother died in hospital, I'm on the phone to bloody Churchill, right? One of the reasons the claim has not been settled, if you're still listening, is that Churchill are wanting too much. Yes? They're wanting too much from the third-party insurer. A claim for measly £3,900. There you go.